All right, everyone. Today is the beginning of week 3 Healthy Happenings journey with Zac Spinosa, Forge Fitness in Welland. We're just leaving Right Choice headquarters and we're heading to Forge Fitness in Welland to see Zac Spinosa. Today's going to be our 3rd workout. Some might call it our 2nd. First week was more of a warm-up, but we're on our way and we're going to make some Forge Health Happenings this morning. Now, a little bit of a recap of the past week. Past week has been a little bit challenging, not going to lie. When I leave Forge Fitness with Zac, he leaves me with 1 week of homework. What does he give me? He gives me walking for 1 hour per night, and he's got me working out, doing a home workout 4 of the 7 days of the week. Go 4 workouts and then 3 days just walking every day. Got a protein shake this morning. Wanted a smoothie, no bananas, so made a protein shake. I thought that what was going to be the hardest was finding 1 hour to walk every week. And that has actually been the easier task for me than the working out. Because I've found that this week I've been doing the workout and the walk almost every day near the end of the day. So when I get up, it's the work. Other than on, I think, Saturday, I did the workout in the morning. And I find that I can do the walk. I've been trying to do it before dinner. But even if I have dinner first, I'm still finding it no problem to do the exercises. But where I ran into a little bit of a problem too this week was we did the workout on Wednesday, and I had a little bit of a miscommunication with Zac. Because when I left and went home, I thought I was done for the day. I thought Wednesday, did a workout with Zac, he kicked my ass, I'm off. When I was talking to Zac the next day on Thursday, I noticed in the app that he's got for his gym, which is sweet, we've got some health apps going on. I noticed that I was supposed to walk on Wednesday and I didn't. And I wasn't going to not do it. So I noticed this on Thursday. So what did I do for Friday? Instead of a 1 hour walk, a 2 hour walk. Alright, Robin was at work. It was Valentine's Day. So I went for a 2 hour walk. And I'll tell you, walking is a light exercise. But at the end of walking 2 hours and in the cold, I was beat. And on that day, I didn't get my workout in because I was so beaten. Even before I left for the walk, I thought I should do the workout first so that if I come back and I'm hurting, it's at least done. But on that day I wanted to walk. It was a nice day. It wasn't windy. Because when it's windy in Wainfleet, it is windy and it's cold. So I'm like, I'm going to jump out and do the walk now. It's not windy. It's still daylight. Less chances of getting run over by a car. Missed the workout. So what did I have to do? Next day, did 2 workouts and a walk. And then it's struggling with, we're not just doing the health journey. We're not just eating pizzas. We got lots of real estate work. On Sunday, I was working all day. So I was able to get the walk in, but again, not the workout. So yesterday was only supposed to be a walk day, but I did a workout as well. But we're all caught up. The schedule didn't match exactly how it was supposed to, but I'm not coming into this week without doing all of my homework. All of my homework is done. Some challenges, like I said, juggling this all around. It's tough. It's tough finding the time. It's tough making it all happenings. Now with the foods have been good too. And start feeling, it's feeling good. The engine's running a little bit cleaner. It feels good. This week ate a lot of good foods, did not stray away from eating healthy much. Can't even remember. Just yesterday, had the only alcoholic drinks that I had all week. I met up with my good buddy Luke Newland, Whiskey Run. We did some whiskey review, so we were drinking some whiskey. So I had a few ounces of whiskey, I don't know, three ounces or so. And it was delightful, but it's not part of the game plan, so that was a little bit of a slip. Not too bad. We drank it neat, no pop, no nothing, but so we had that. And what's going really well so far that I like, there's a few things. Feeling good. One of the really enjoyable things that's been happening is the DM. I've been getting messages from people, words of encouragement. Thank you. That's awesome. I've been something that I really love. People reaching out to me, telling me about their health journeys and things that work for them. I've been sent some recipes, some different foods to buy. Like Costco's got some good stuffs. A place that we learned about is over during this that I'd never really paid attention to, where it's probably one of our new favorite stores right now for this Health Happenings. Believe it or not, the Bulk Barn, Seaway Mall. We have bought so much stuffs there, and I was skeptical. I thought Bulk Barn, how long is this stuff sitting there? Is it old, crummy, not good? Everything we've gotten there so far is on point. We bought there all kinds of stuff: seeds, chia seeds, flax seeds, hemp hearts, grains like lentils, quinoa, black-eyed peas, spices, turmeric, cumin, cashews, all kinds of stuff. Dried berries, dates. Dates are delicious. And Bulk Barn has been really good for all that stuff. Didn't even know. Prices are good. Lots of good stuff. Product is good. Very impressed. That's good stuff. It's also nice. People hitting me in the DM saying, Joe, this is really good. Really happy that you're doing this. I got to do something. And a couple people said that it's a good inspiration. But even just the people opening their eyes a little bit that it's something that they should be a little bit more focused on. This is awesome. This is one of the reasons that we're documenting this, is for accountability for myself and for inspiring others to do health happenings in their life. And I don't want to take credit for it, but it's nice to see some of the things just in my immediate circle. All right, Robin has told me a couple times since we started this, she's already starting to feel better. She's enjoying eating the better foods. It's awesome. It's helping with her. She said that she's not as hungry, which I've felt that as well. I don't know how that's happening exactly. Maybe the non-processed foods are not making us as hungry. But it's also nice that we've been cooking way more meals together since we've started this. We're cooking meals. Valentine's Day, instead of going out for dinner, we cooked one of our best home-cooked meals out of a cookbook given to me by my sister-in-law, Michelle. Michelle, thank you. I don't even know the name of the cookbook, what it's called, but the recipe was a sweet potato pad thai that was unreal. Instead of noodles, you use spiraled sweet potatoes, all other whole ingredients. Had some calories. There was a quarter cup of olive oil for about 5 servings. A little touch of maple syrup in there. So I'm not going to tell you it was a calorie-free meal, but it was delicious. And it was on point. There was no meats, a little less on the calories. It was delicious. That meal, we're going to be making that one more often. Cashews, cilantro, that was good. I posted a picture of it up around the socials. So if you're hearing this, you haven't seen that pic, good stuffs. In our sphere here, my sister-in-law Michelle, she's talking about going, and I don't know if it's going to happen or what, but she's talking about going to see Zach with my brother so that they can see him and they can do some exercises and health happenings. They want to learn how to do things properly. They see what's going on with Zach and myself, and that's amazing. This week, All Right Robin, she visited her parents, and she told me that they have a focus on health happenings going on too, that they're making a couple changes. Again, I don't want to take credit for this because I don't think it has anything to do with me, but it's nice to see right inside our circle that there's just more of a concentration focus on health, because this is key. I'm also busting up so Cole's chops, that if I'm doing this, that hopefully it gets him going, and that'd be good to see. We haven't had a commitment from him yet, but I told him that him being like a dozen years younger than me, that if I start looking a little bit trimmer than him, then I'm gonna really be busting his chops. But this week has been good. It's been challenging. I'm not gonna tell you that it's all rainbows and lollipops and unicorns throughout the week. This is taking efforts. It's taking planning. It's taking focus. It's setting aside time. Like I said, finding that hour of time for walking has worked well. A lot easier than I thought, especially since I've got my phone and I can still take calls and work on that walks. And it's nice. Even the other day, last night, we had one of our good friends stop by, and while visiting, I said it's time for a walk, and we all went for a walk, and that was a beautiful thing. And now it's time to shut up, because we are here. Let's get a little better of a parking spot. We are here, and we are going to get our next workout in here at Forge Fitness. I'm a little bit nervous because I know that Zach's got a few things planned here. He's kicking it up a notch. Something I didn't even talk about. Before we head in, the home workouts. Zach kicked them up. Last week we had 3 home workout exercises, doing 4 sets of each exercise, 4 or 5. This week, from 3 exercises to 4. So we added in an extra exercise, and that made the workouts a little bit more challenging. We had 25% more to do, and they weren't easy exercises added. So we had that, but we made them through. And now, instead of one of these easy home workouts, we're here at Forge, and I'm about to get my ass kicked by Zach, because I know he wants to kick it up a notch. So we're gonna head in and make some happeningzos, health happeningzos. All right, walking into Forge here, about to get it with Zach. A little nervous, but we're gonna go get it. There he is. What's up, bro?
How you doing?
Good, you?
3, brother. I'm doing great. Whoo-wee!
Yes, sir.
We're here already. It's like, it's crazy. Time's flying. You're moving like crazy. You're eating better. We've been working out really, really well. Last week we ramped it up a bit. Everyone's going to be seeing that. They're going to be pumped about it. They're going to see the hard work you put in, the focus that we did for our movements. Today, we ramp it up to a strength phase. So when we're doing a strength phase with Joe, we're going to do a little bit of a modified one because he is a novice in lifting weights. And although we are on a little more of a high-paced goal to get to in 12 weeks, we still want to keep things safe and we don't want to get Joe injured. So I was planning on doing a nice modified version of heavy lifting. So we're not going to be doing 1 to 4 rep range. It's a little too intense for Joe. We're going to push it to about 4 to 8 on most of the big exercises.
Thank you.
So that's it for today. I don't want to kill Joe, but we got a really good workout plan. hopefully, still no puke on the ground. We're gonna keep it that way. I'm hoping Joe's food intake, if he does puke, it's broccoli on the ground, not burger grease. So with that being said, let's get him weighed up, and we're gonna see some measurements, see how we're doing this week. Weigh-in time.
I'm a little bit nervous about this because I don't know what happened over the week. But yeah, little slip. Joe comes in. I forgot my shoes. So thanks, Lucas Spinosa Black Sheep. I'm borrowing your shoes. You don't even know it. Appreciate it.
I bought them for him, so it doesn't matter.
Did you?
Oh yes, sir.
So I have no idea. I have no idea. We've been doing good this week, but we'll see. Do we remember what we were last week?
We were 249.2. So if we're looking down at this beautiful handwriting here, our body weight was 251.8 week 1. Week 2, we were 249.2.
Okay.
The golden moment.
Yeah, there you go. All right. Oh, wow, eh?
Look at that beautiful number.
These shoes are way lighter.
We need to get a better view of that. I'm gonna get in there. There we go, 244.8. Joe!
Wow. It's the shoes, though. It's got to be.
It's got to be the shoes. He was wearing concrete blocks for feet last week.
Eh? What is that?
It's a huge improvement, Joe. So we are down. That was 249.8. We are down a solid
like 4 pounds.
4 pounds.
Wow,
A solid 4
good
pounds. Let's write that down before we forget the golden moment.
244.8.
244.8. Wow.
Wow.
Incredible, Joe.
But we both know that's not all fat loss.
Definitely not.
But there's fat lost.
Fat loss for sure.
Yeah. All right. Let's see the
Let's see our measurements.
So yeah, we're going to be comparing.
Comparing from last week. Yes, sir.
All right. So what was the math on that again? We went from 249.2 to 244.8.
Yeah.
So that's 0.2.
That's
4.4.
4.4 pounds. Yeah.
Wow.
And for layman's, we'll just say 5 pounds. Why not? No, but
All round down.
round down to 4.
Yeah.
But that's a really huge improvement from since week 1, though. I mean, when you really look at it, right?
Yeah.
We're down 7 pounds exactly from week 1.
That's not bad. You're doing good.
Hey man, it's like I do this for a living. There's something about it. You're doing great, man. That's the real thing. And it's got a lot to do with we've been all seeing those the food posts you guys have been doing.
Yeah, we've been doing some foods. Yeah.
Definitely making some differences.
Okay.
I'm getting messages from people for it too, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Joe's eating good. You're training him good. I'm like, I got him good.
That's what I'm talking
Arms
about.
down. We're gonna do our shoulders first. So we come across here.
Okay.
And now for our shoulder measurements, this is the one measurement I don't want to see going down.
We don't want this
I want
one.
to see your shoulders getting juicier, bigger, stronger, right?
Yeah.
Because there's not very much fat that is on that shoulder right there.
Right.
We're right across. And perfect. We are up 1 inch on our shoulders.
Up an inch.
Yes. And that is ideal. So I'm sure you know how, I'm not sure if you actually know, but they talk about the upside down Christmas tree.
Yeah.
That's ideally what the body shape that most men chase after. So this being the biggest part and it slowly starts to taper down like that, that's what we want to see.
Yeah.
So we're going to put our arms
So
up.
we got an extra inch. We're one step closer to the Christmas tree.
Sometimes growing an inch in a week is a big one. That's a big win. Big win in my book. I'm 22, I still got a chance. Arms up.
You're hilarious. Oh, this is the waist one. Or no.
This is your waist?
I don't know. This could be waist.
Bring your arms down for me.
There?
Yes, sir. Chest, 43.
43. Okay, we'll review it after we're done there.
I'm just going to say these numbers out loud. So now, waist. I want you to point to your belly button for me.
Belly button's right here.
All right, let me reach around. You get real nice and
Yeah,
tight.
I like this. It's
Right
one of
there.
my favorite parts.
So this is my favorite part of the week. Waist.
Oh, let me go down.
Yeah, perfect. Nice and relaxed. 42.5.
42.5.
Okay, get out of the way. My time to shine.
All right.
Okay. Okay, so week 3, we have some really, really good numbers coming in here. Joe's down, as we've been saying quite a few times now. His weight is down 4.4 pounds, which is incredible. Of course,
From last week.
From last week. So that is a really, really good sign. Of course, there's going to be a lot of water weight loss as Joe has changed up his diet. He's no longer taking as much processed foods. He's eating more whole foods, which aren't as water soluble. so his bloating won't be as significant, but definitely a really good sign to show that he's eating in the right path and that fat loss is coming. Secondly, our shoulders have gained an inch. That is something I like to see. I like seeing Joe's shoulders getting nice and wide. He's looking nice and sexy, Rocky Balboa style. So our next measurement, we are down 0.5 inches on our chest. Granted, we did have a 3.2 drop last week, so I wasn't expecting too much more of a drop in your chest in the first week, as a lot of that was water weight anyways. So good, another half inch down in 1 week, that's a huge improvement. That's not something you see all the time, so I'm pumped for that. Week 1 for our waist, we were looking at 44.4 inch of that high waist, which was actually slimmer than where his waist actually is, and that was a mistake on my part, a little camera shy. So we fixed that up last week and we were 43.4 inches on his waist. This week, good news, down to 42.5, another inch drop. Not bad. Major happenings.
Love it.
Not too bad. Perfect. So now measurements are done.
Now I think we're gonna.
It is time for me to demonstrate.
Yes.
One of the at-home workout exercises that I have Mr. Gold Medal Joe doing. Sound good?
Yeah. Let me just take a look. Yeah. Let's see.
Do it right here.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. So I'm gonna give us multi-angles of this exercise. Probably one of the most important exercises that we can do for a functional standpoint and for a physical strength standpoint is the bodyweight squat. Something that everyone at home should be doing and can be doing. So when you are doing a bodyweight squat, do you have a full view of my body here?
Let's take a look. We've got from ankles up.
Ankles up. I want to make sure they see my feet for this
Okay.
part.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you see my feet, I have a nice, just outside of hip width stance. Feet slightly pointed outward at 11 to 1 on each side. The next step, what you want to be thinking about is thinking about getting a karate chop to your hips, just like that. You're getting karate chops, which is helping you collapse those hips back. You're gonna sink your butt back and feel all your weight transfer into your heels. You wanna maintain that weight in your heels the entire way through the movement. From there, we're just gonna hinge our hips down, getting down to a nice good depth. You want your ass to be, or your glutes, to be parallel with your knees. You wanna get that nice deep squat like this. If you can get any deeper, go for it, as long as you're not getting up on your toes or anything like that. From there, you're just gonna shoot your hips right back up. That is our front angle, what it will look like from the side. Something just like this, sinking down and up. And I have Joe doing this exercise at least twice at home a week.
Yeah.
For multiple reps, about 50 to 100 reps each exercise. He doesn't have exercise equipment at home, so we can work with only what we have, which is his body. So we're using that weight to exercise. So that's something you guys should be doing at home. It's a really, really good movement. Practice it, and let's see you make some happenings.
Love it.
Sound good?
And now?
Time for the fucking workout, baby. Okay, amazing workout. These 3 complete. Joe's over in the corner right now, breathing heavy.
Catching my breath.
Catching his breath. Today we killed an amazing strength workout, a little modified for Joe's level. He's a little more novice in the weight room, so I don't want to put him too uncomfortable with too less of reps and way too high of weight. So we had that nice sweet spot in the middle. Seemed to work incredible today. Joe progressed through each set, getting stronger each time, and he's felt it. He is feeling it hard right now, and it's a really good sign. I'm really, really happy with how things are going with him. We're gonna continue this progression, hopefully see the exact same results happening each week. Sometimes it won't happen, sometimes it will. We're gonna try and keep it happening. So that's the happenings, as Joe would say.
All right, everyone. We're done. Week 3 workout. Zac Spinosa, Forge Fitness. Kicked my ass today. Today, he had me on strength training, and we don't have a lot of it, so he was tough on me. Today, what's strength training all about? It is heavier weights and lower reps. And since we're still early in this Health Happenings journey, it didn't push me to possible injury, but we did push. We had till failure on our second set of bench press. Good workout, and he ended it strong. He ended it on supersets of me working on my core and medicine ball slams. They were tough, hard way to end the workout, but it was good. Right now, the juices are flowing good, feel good. I don't know yet what he's got in store for me for the home workout, because he said we're going to be changing it up a little bit this week, and he wants to modify the workouts based on today's exercises, so he knew some of my capabilities. So I'm not even sure yet, but today what I know, I'm not going to have the same blunder as last week, even though I just got my ass handed to me on a platter. And when I walked in, I loved Zac, and during about halfway through, the love was gone, and now we love him again. Tonight we got to make sure that we get a walk in, so we've got to get back. We've got a bunch of real estate happening. We got I know for sure a listing appointment tonight that we have to get to. Pretty much prepared for it, but we still have some happenings to make happenings there. But this was good. It felt good. The blood's flowing. I feel like all the burger and pizza grease is not out of my system, but it's cleaning. We're running a more synthetic than used old oil right now. I'm really happy with working with Zac. What a difference. We've seen some really good results this week on the scale and with our measurements. I have no idea. I've never followed my progress of measuring and keeping track of that before, so I didn't know what to expect with that. But back before real estate, when I was more health conscious, definitely watched the scale more, and I was hoping for results. This week was a big one. It was bigger than the first week. I don't know if that's because the healthy meals are running through us or what. Did the same amount of walking and the same amount of workouts, but we upped the home workouts by about 25%. That was good. I don't know what to expect this week. I didn't know, because I started weighing myself at home. Just got a scale. I haven't had a scale in about 7 years. Seen the weight fluctuating a little more at home. I checked it a few times, but it was really nice to see this progress. But Zac, big difference from working out at home and working out with Zac is I know at home that there's times that I'm giving up a little bit early. I'll be holding a plank for 30 seconds, but I'll count to 30. And let me tell you, I can count to 30 a lot quicker than a stopwatch. Whereas when I've got Zac there, working out with Zac, he's making sure that I'm giving it what I can. Seen on those chin-ups, he made me push it. On all the exercises. Whereas at home, I for sure miss out on a couple reps. I know this. I know, because at home, I'm trying to work to completion than just pushing. I'm still shaking all the rust off. We got a lot of rust on the joints, the bones, the muscles, if there are any. One of the things I like about working on with Zac is that extra push. It's good, and he knows what he's doing. I'm not worried about being so out of shape and so unhealthy that while I'm there, we're going to do something where I'm going to get hurt. Because that is the last thing that I need in my life right now, is to get hurt and slow down the rest of my life. So it's really reassuring. A few times he's telling me to make sure that I've got things set, get your balance, make sure things are good. That's key. what happens now. On my way back to headquarters, feeling good. I would say that throughout the week, that this is probably the best feeling is right after the workout with Zac. Feel good. I know I'm not going to feel so good tomorrow. I'm going to be stiff, but feels good. Now I still got a lot of the day ahead of me, and I've got that extra juice. When I was in there, I thought that my day was going to come to a crashing halt as he was pushing me, but now I feel like it's just getting started. So we're going home. We got real estate. We got our walk later. We're going to see how Zac modifies our home workouts, and we're going to keep the health happenings going. We're finding balance. We're finding time for the workouts. They're not going exactly to the calendar, but they're getting done and things are happening. Zac, Forge Fitness, thanks again. Love your happenings. Everybody watching, thank you for your words of support. Thank you for the words of encouragement. I hope that you continue to hold me accountable. Call me out when you see me eating some burgers or some pizzas. I love it. And I do hope that there's some inspiration here for people that are looking to push themselves farther or just get the ball rolling.